Hi, good morning. Uh, Topic for today is what is spirituality? Often I come across this question, are you spiritual? And I used to wonder, aren't we all spiritual? I mean, why especially this question? And yet it's a prevalent question. I'm sure a lot of you would have asked, or somebody has asked you. I don't understand why is there so much of importance on being spiritual or not being spiritual. I think all of us are anyway inherently spiritual. So if we understand what is spirituality, I trust everyone would know that yes, everyone is spiritual. And more than us are the birds and animals, who are constantly being in touch with that which is the greatest spirit of all. So I guess the spirituality word comes from the spirit. And the moment you think of spirit, you think of alcohol. No, that's not what it is. Um, Spirit is that energy, that force that keeps us thriving well in life. This governs, that so many things happen so that we effectively thrive and survive in this universe, right? The maintenance of vital elements that we need, like oxygen, water, temperature regulation of human body, of environment in general. How much ever we try and change and manipulate, and yet there is some ecosystem in existence. We can only damage it, but there are constant remedial measures and there's a constant corrective steps which are being taken all the time without our awareness. We're all supported, we are all provided for, we are taken care of in an amazing way. And how does that happen? If you ever ask, you know that there is some governing force which makes a difference. And the ultimate governing force is the ultimate spirit, the energy, the consciousness. And if you are in touch with that spirit, that consciousness, you are spiritual. And don't tell me you're not. You're bathing in the pool of resources that's been created for you. The very fact you're alive, the very fact you're here, you're already spiritual. It's all about recognizing and being in allowance of. It's very interesting that we disconnect ourselves from that spirit, that energy, the ultimate resource or the vital force. And we spend rest of the time trying to reconnect. And the whole game is now labeled as spirituality, which is crazy. It's just acknowledging that, yes, we do represent the ultimate spirit and we are being facilitated by the ultimate spirit, and we are the part of that ultimate spirit, and we are the spirit. If you understand that in a very simple way, you're already spiritual. However, not everything which is so simple makes any sense. We love to complicate, we love to mess it up, and then we love to find the toughest way to get back there. And then there is an ego satisfaction. Yay, I made it. But the very fact that you have ego satisfaction, that means when I comes, the separatedness, I, in the sense I, me, my existence, which is different from everyone's existence. And that I itself separates you from the ultimate spirit. So we have everything that's so beautifully taken care of. We have amazing resources. Spirituality is the very existence for us, and yet we've made it pretty complicated to explore. And if it is super simplified, you will ignore it, like how day in and day out, we generally ignore that there is adequate oxygen that I'm breathing, or there's adequate level of moisture that is comfortable for me and my body, or there's a temperature regulation which is keeping me cool. I sweat to calm down and cool my body. All those mechanisms, the digestion, the breathing, the heart rate, the brain, everything is functioning so beautifully. And it's so precious to us. And yet we ignore it because it's too easily available and super simplified. And then, ignoring that, we go for something very complicated and very difficult. And then we meet those challenges and do a lot of, so-called penance and rituals, and then you feel, oh, I have done something to become spiritual. Well, what if we know from the bottom of our heart that yes, we are spiritual, and continue journey being spiritual rather than going towards spirituality? Because if you're going towards spirituality, you're missing out on the very experience of being spiritual in the moment. And you never know when that destination comes, the destination called so-called spirituality. That destination may come like a station on a railway journey. You'll pass by and you will not even know. Probably that station comes every day, every moment in that journey, and you're not even recognizing, waiting for something to happen, something big to happen, something special to happen, the moment of enlightenment, the moment you connect to your inner awareness of the ultimate light. That is the ultimate knowledge that you are spiritual. That moment is the moment of enlightenment. Don't wait for a special moment. Know that you are already spiritual, and continue enjoying every moment, every second, every experience, everything in your life, being spiritual rather than searching for something called spirituality. Hope that makes sense. Be with this thought and have a great weekend. We'll catch up on Monday again. Thank you, and bye-bye.